Hi everyone, welcome to the scripture writing study for this year. The topic is surrender and the day is 31, so it's January 31st. I'm really going to struggle tomorrow when it's February 1st and day 32. Anyway, the scripture for today is Psalm 56:3. Whenever I am afraid, I will trust in you. And you can see my note card and my notebook, and then I can trust in God with my fears because He is my safe space. All right, how is everyone doing today? So I read this, and I read it within context, and I almost added the rest of it, but I figured just on its own, this speaks so powerfully. I don't know about you. So when I realized how much fear controlled me, it was out of nowhere. It just sort of hit me. How much of my time and emotion and my thoughts were invested in my fears, and it was just debilitating. And my fears they weren't very much expressed on the outside. I'm not sure, I guess because in my flesh I was able to overcome some of it, but inside I was crippled. I could not think of anything but my fears. And one of the reasons I realize now is that, fear motivated me to be prepared for the absolute worst in every case, to be prepared to take care of myself when everything went wrong, when everyone else walked away or abandoned me. And even when I could feel security in my place in the world, my brain just never stopped that cycle. And so what was, again, very much physiological became rooted spiritually, emotionally, physically. When you become debilitated by fear, you're basically allowing sin to take root. And I realized that the reason fear is sinful is because it turns us away from God. We're either cowering in a corner or we're relying on ourselves to overcome things and instead of God. And in this case, when we trust God, He really does help us. He helps us navigate it if it's worth navigating, and then He helps us discard it. Because most fear is not worth it. It robs us of our gratitude. It robs us of our joy. It robs us of our ability to be hopeful, and that is sinful. And so once we put fear and sin in the same category, everything changes.